worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was always told. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's for the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and a feminine. Girl, you know that it's average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty bands. Clean money and count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show at the rack with my new band. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, not me. Talk with it. No money, they said I wanna make it. I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. With that, let's head inside Sports Field in Detroit. We're standing by are the two men who will bring you this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
And here are the Lions now as they get set on 1st and 10. Sanders, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to let him do it again. They need that turnover.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time.
I think maybe a higher power G.J. Watt had a secure
Just
tackle.
needed
Could
a
have made that
touch more
tackle.
air under instead of firing an absolute bullet.
See, right?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage is way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Don't do it, dance. Yeah.
And here now the punter Martin moving this one away.
I'm going.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's Michael Vick, escaping the pressure right. They find some open field here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Off the play fake, Vick. Well, he caught up the middle by Moss. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Flips to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Rams. Randy Moss, 41 yards. And the Rams can grab the lead if they hit the extra point.
I don't think there's any great secret or mystery here. We're in the fourth quarter. You've got to take that shot, especially since you're down on the scoreboard. But I have to understand what was going on defensively. They've got to know that as well, don't they?
Absolutely, but they look lost defensively, and they took that shot, got in the end zone, now in position here to take the lead. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. So the ref makes a call, no touchdown there, wipe it off the board. Hauschko with the extra point, and they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On first down, Stafford here. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. 10 more there and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
There's that man again. It's complete. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Stafford on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline. And he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well and end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. They will take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth quarter comeback?
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the
And he loses the football a second time. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflated.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on.
Dak Barry Sanders
Taken
not
away
even
from
on
them by
speed.
their own mistake.
Shazier come in.
Opportunity squashed.
Dak. Sanders. Did you forget the butter?
Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times,
Say,
but
strange,
now
I
it's
wanted
time.
that
Whatever they're doing
Spurs
isn't
stuff
working.
next
He's up
to my
over
stand
100 yards.
for
We'll see
life.
how they adjust.
And when they do that, they see their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And it's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could
He
officially
did.
salt this
It's
one away.
magic.
On first and goal, Gurley. Oh, now he bowls him over. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Popcorn. Soda.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here, second and goal. He's going
Throw
to
that
get
block.
running right.
Maybe speak early.
Takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Some down the team.
Todd
Sorry, team.
Gurley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now, Hausch can attack on the extra point. Hausch adds the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And we'll take this one near the 25, put at the 26-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. On first down, it's Stafford. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald able to drop him for a loss of 4. They'll run it now from the gun. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Ted Hendricks. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Despite the late lead, Vick's going to throw. Fighting his punt. Now he's swallowed up and taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, Dan Deere for apology.
So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup. And get set as we resume action. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That was 2nd down throw for Vic. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Touchdown, Allen. Randy Moss, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Hauschka now for the extra point. Hauschka with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be taken in at the wall. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped shy of the 25 and the 24-yard line. The Rams defense, we watch them get set to go. There's not much left of this ball game. Just keep everything in front of you here, walk away a winner.
And that's really a pretty good feeling.
It's got to be a great feeling.
You know, to know that all you have to do is wind down the clock. As you said, keep them in front, walk away a victor. That's a pretty good feeling at the end of the game.
Heads held high. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete.
Oh, man.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
Man, when it's been buried, man, it's like a lot of people. It's going to hurt. You can
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get it down deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow. Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack.